Hello, I'm Kat and welcome to my channel. We're doing something a bit different today. We're doing a cat makes something rather than cat learns something. Maybe the learning here is that I'm going to learn to be a little bit more organised with my recipe box, because what I'm making is a folder to hold all the various recipes I have from all various different places. So I love to sort of start making recipe books, but then I don't fill them in. So I've got a whole load. I've got my vegan recipes book. Um, I've got this recipe book that I started when I moved out for uni 20 odd years ago at this point, which is a bit idiosyncratic because it's all in ounces, because that's the weighing scale I had back at the time, and has a whole load of paper stuffed in it. I've got random cocktail recipes that I got off of a bartender in Marseille. I've got recipes that I've printed off the internet. I've got a huge stack of recipes from various recipe box companies. So who we've got in here? We've got Mindful Chef, we've got Gusto, we've got HelloFresh. Yeah, so I've just been hoarding these recipe cards and not going back to them. So in here there's some that I love and there's some that I just don't care about at all. So I've got to sort through those and figure it out and start really just keeping all my recipes in one same place. So what I thought I'd do was I'd put them in a folder for two reasons. One, I randomly had this folder, this A5 red folder that I hadn't done anything with yet. And the second reason being that if I have them in a folder, I can put sections in to divide up the sections and organise things that way. And I can also move things around, take them in and out, rather than my previous approaches of just starting a book and writing from front to back. So where you've got baking mixed in with sauces, mixed in with full meals. So that's kind of the plan. So the process is going to be decorate this folder, which is going to be a good chance for me to try some fun mixed media techniques, some collage, some acrylics, various things. Make some nice section dividers out of this card. Maybe decorate the card up so it's less plain. Don't know. See how artistic I'm feeling when I get there. And then write up the recipes that I like in a fun, interesting and attractive way. So I've got myself some nice Bristol board, which I've got A3 because it was cheaper and easier, that I'm then going to cut into A5s, and that gives me a nice background for doing whatever when I want to decorate these recipes. So a bit of coloured marker, or maybe even some paint, depending on how artistic I want to get with it. So it's a big project. It might be an eyes bigger than my stomach project, no food pun intended. It's definitely something I like the idea of finishing, but I feel like the effort of making really pretty recipe cards might get away from me, or might just be something ongoing and fun that I can do. Do one recipe card a night in front of the telly. We'll see how I get on. So right, and now, step one, let's decorate that folder. And that's my little recipe folder. I'm getting quite excited for going through my recipes and drawing them up and filling it up, really. But we shall have to see how that goes in a future video. But until then, I hope you have a smashing day.